What's up, the Glove guys? Golden582 here, and welcome to the March 2016 Golden Game Collection. So, last month I didn't really get that many games. I only have 2. And the reason for that is because I was trying to save up to get renew another year of Xbox Live, but I went to GameStop and I forgot, and I got these 2 games, and they are really fun though, so I don't regret that purchase whatsoever. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a little while before I can completely get back Xbox Live. But I don't care. These games are awesome, and I'll tell you about those. But just to make this video not like super duper short, I'm just gonna I decided I would add this like bonus thing, which is another sort of it's not a collection, but it's a collection of things related to gaming. They're not video games, but it's a collection of things that I decided I would show because I like it and it's cool to me. But so until then, I will get into these 2 games, and I'll see you there. Cut. Alright guys, first game here is Lost Odyssey for the Xbox 360, and it was actually a 360 exclusive. So, this game is, I guess you could say it's one of those, like, grand RPGs, like Final Fantasy VII, where you have this, like, huge game that takes, like, a ton of hours to beat, and it, like, just covers this whole world, where you're just going, like, to a huge quest to save the whole world. And, the story revolves around, these, mortals, which, have lost their memories, and are, like, joined together, and, like, eventually, like, they come across each other, start regaining their memories, and start going on this quest. And, the, like, story is really good, and, I think, and so far, cause, oh yeah, I should show you this, I hope it doesn't fall out again this time. Okay, so, this game actually comes on 4 discs. I'm on the second one right now, but, so I did completely beat the first disc. I'm on the second one now, and the story, I gotta say, is pretty good. Like, I don't know if the overall story is good, but I think the, like, writing and, like, the, like, ideas they put in the game are really excellent, because, like, it tackles a lot of stuff that, like, you normally don't think about when you think of, like, being immortal. Like, oh yeah, I get to live forever, awesome. No, everyone you know is going to die, and you're still going to be there, so you're going to have to deal with those losses. And over again. Like, basically, so in the case of Kaim here, the Kaim Organar, the main character, which I gotta say is, like, the awesomest name ever. Kaim Organar. That is so cool. But, he's like the main character that you control most of the time. And, he's one of the immortals, and he has, like, a lot of loss and suffering through his life and stuff. Alright, sorry guys, I had to cut there. My brother came back home. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, I was talking about, yeah. So yeah, Kaim, he deals with, like, a lot of, like, stuff and, like, bad memories from his past, and they, like, come back to him, and, like, it's, like, so, like, in certain events in the game trigger the, like, special, like, short written stories, there are actually, you don't have to read them, they're voice acted, but, there's, like, short stories that, like, just trigger whenever a certain event occurs in the game, or in the story, and then kind of will, like, regain that memory and be, like, read to you. And, like, some of the stories are really sad, like really sad, and it's like, I really like the way they wrote those. It was, like, so, they made it really deep, and I like that. And, one of the other things they wrote well was the comedy with, like, the comedic character of the game, Jansen. He, like, joins your party. He's like a black mage kind of guy. He has, like, a lot of dark magic and stuff that, like, not dark magic, but black magic that he can use to, like, do tons of damage on enemies. But, he, like, joins the party in, like, the start of the game. He's hilarious. Like, the lines he has, like, throughout the game are, like, really funny, and the things he does, he's like an idiot, you know? He's, like, one of those guys that thinks he's really cool, but he's an idiot, and, he's hilarious. But, I really like this game. The combat, it's, traditional JRPG stuff, you know, like, turn-based. The only thing it does really add to, like, to mix that up is the, ring system, wherein you get, like, rings, and each ring, like, modifies your, like, basic attack a bit. Like, you get, like, an earth ring, and then, you can deal, like, earth damage to an enemy, and they're like elemental types to that. Like, not all of the enemies actually have, some of them don't, but, most of, like, the monster type enemies will have, like, an elemental type, and there'll be, like, a weakness to it, so you can, like, get the ring for that, you know? And, like, there are a lot of ones with, like, special effects, like, one of them just, like, boosts your, like, attack damage, Another one would boost damage against organic creatures, um, and another one would do against mechanical. So yeah, that kind of spices things up a little bit, but um, not that much, I guess. But I mean, I can stand turn-based combat. I know my best friend Noah. He really just doesn't like it, and he always gets bored with it. So he doesn't really play that many games like this. And I really would recommend this game to anyone because I think the story and characters would really help you get drawn in. But I don't know if my Noah would really. Because I really don't think he likes. He's really not a fan of turn-based combat. Let me tell you. So, yeah, that's this game, and I like it. I definitely recommend it. If you're one of those people who's like, oh, turn-based combat is so boring. You got to be in the action. Then I guess don't play it. But still, please try it. It's awesome. I mean, I don't really think I was praising it that much before, but yes, this game is all I has so much time consumed by this over the past week or so. I haven't been able to play as much because track and stuff, but this game is fun. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. So the second game I bought was a new game that was released kind of recently. I think it was last month that it was released. But it is Fire Emblem Fates Birthright for the Nintendo 3DS. And this game's pretty cool. The plot of it is kind of unique, I guess, kind of different. You play as the guy on the left here. His name is Corin, but you can change it to whatever you want. You can name it as yourself. And basically what he does, not what he does. What happens to him is he is born to he's born royalty to the Hoshido clan. He's the prince, one of the princes of the Hoshido clan, which is the rest of these guys. These guys are your family. I think so. I don't know about the guys in the back there. They might not be your family, but I know these first four guys are definitely in your family because I've seen them in the missions. But that aside, but what happens is while you're a young kid, a child, you get kidnapped. I think you just get the king of Nor abducts you, which is this their rival kingdom to Hoshido, and the kingdom of Nor abducts you, and they raise you as their own child, so you become a Nor prince too, and you get kind of integrated into their family, and then one day you get captured by Hoshido because you're fighting in a battle against them, but then they knock you out and capture you, and then when they bring you back to Hoshido, then everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is our lost prince, and then, stuff happens. I haven't really made it as far into the game. I'm on chapter 4, because I have been playing this game enough to probably make it through, a lot more of it, but, the way I'm trying to play Fire Emblem games as I've been getting them, because I only have this one, Awakening, but the way I've been trying to play them is on classic mode, where someone dies, completely if they get killed in battle. And I've been playing on a harder mode. I think it's called hard or normal. I don't know. It's whatever the middle one is. And I've been playing on those settings. But I've been trying not to lose a single character, and that's why. Because I've been just replaying chapter 4. I can't get through it. There's a whole bunch of high enemies in there with high health, and it's hard to take them all down while still keeping your guys alive. But yeah, this game is fun. If you don't know Fire Emblem gameplay, it's strategy RPG type. You have a grid-based map that you move your characters around, and there's weapon types that are good against other guys who are holding weapons. I don't know if did I show Fire Emblem Awakening in another collection video? If so, I've already talked about the gameplay. I don't really know how I can really describe it right here as right now, but this game is pretty cool, and if you like any Fire Emblem games, you'll probably like this one too. It's doesn't really do much different in terms of gameplay, I think. Except Corrin and apparently all royalty have Hoshido and Nor have this dragon soul inside them or whatever. So they have dragon abilities that you can use on the battlefield to spice things up. So it's pretty cool. And oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention that I think is really cool is that Hoshido, the Hoshido Kingdom or Hoshido Clan, these guys are like Japanese based. They have like Japanese style weapons, which are I don't think I've ever been in Fire Emblem. They have like counterparts. Wow, counterparts to like normal medieval weapons, like the katana instead of a sword, and they're like the same, but they're like Japanese themed, which I think is really cool. And then the Kingdom of Nor is like basic knights stuff, like lances, swords, you know. But yeah, I think that's really cool. And this game is really cool. I recommend. Whoa! I just like knocked over my iPad on a stand there. Sorry, but I really recommend Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. I want to get Conquest too. Conquest is the other mode where you not other mode, other version of the game where you can play as like side with Nor. I think that sounds pretty cool. I might try that because I think it might offer like a different story. And so yeah, I'm planning on trying to get both versions sometime. But yeah, I can recommend Birthright and Lost Odyssey. These games are both awesome, and I enjoy them a lot. So now I guess I'll go and show you my other stuff I was going to show. So see you there. Alright guys, so here's my second thing I was going to show you. And this is all about Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, I got a starter set right here. Got more stuff obviously I'm going to show. This is I got this for Christmas. I was like asking for it for so long because I thought it was so cool after I actually found out more about what the game was, because I really didn't know before. But in case you don't, Dungeons and Dragons is like yeah, you might just think of it, you know, as like, oh, it's like what all the nerds do, but I guess maybe, I don't know, but it's I think it's really cool because wow, that was a bad story before. I apologize for that, but I think it's really cool. It's a like basically it's anything. It's if you've ever played like an RPG and you've wanted to do even more than you could, then like myself, like if you wanted to do whatever you wanted, this is the game for you because like basically like take an any RPG, then expand it to the possibility of doing anything that is like physically possible and also possible within that world of the RPG of the game. That's what you can do, because you can just do anything basically, but it has to be like physically possible, you know. And then to make sure like you can't do anything like super, like if it is possible but there's like a chance, then you like roll a dice like a d20, and if it like lands on like a 1, of course you don't do it. But if it like lands on a 20, then yeah, you do it, you know. Like there's like set number, and then you would roll, and if you get that number or higher, then you can do it. But if you get lower, then you fail. So that's kind of how it works. And I don't know, I don't think I did a good job explaining that. There's a lot of stuttering and stuff. But that's the Gold Knight description of the game. But the star set comes with like I should get. Well, I'm just gonna get it down here. But the star set comes with a basic rules, some preset characters, I said like all before everything so far, a preset adventure, and some dice, and that's basically all you need to get started. But let me come over here and get the next thing here. So after the basic rules, what you would want to really get first is the come on, I gotta get it here. The Player's Handbook, and that's some really cool artwork right there. All this stuff has really cool artwork on it. Like, you gotta admire that artwork, that's pretty cool. But, the Player's Handbook, has, like, basically all the rules of the game that you need to know as a player, and, like, everything you need to know to create your character in the game. Like, they're, like, I'll open up here and show you some stuff. There's the, there's, different races that are not present in the basic rules, so you can, like, customize your character for some races. Like, this is just elf, but, can I find one here? That's not in the basic rules. There's, no, dwarf are in the basic rules. Here we go. Man, I keep one of the things that aren't. Oh, here we go, Dragonborn. These guys are cool. These guys are in the basic rules. You could be a Dragonborn if you have the player handbook. Yeah, they're cool. And that's cool. And there are also different classes, like the Barbarian right here. the barbarian is a class, and you can be them if you have the basic rules, because it gives you all the rules and guidelines for being a barbarian. And so yeah, I don't really think I'm doing a good job explaining this at all, but the player's handbook basically is what you need to be a player. It's a player's handbook. That's an explanation right there. That's pretty easy, pretty simple. The Dungeon Master's Guide is what I got next, and this is like kind of useful. I haven't really looked through it that much, but if you want to be the Dungeon Master and control the game and all the enemies in the game, then this is what you would use, because, well, to like help you create the world and stuff, because I think what it does is it has like a bunch of ideas and stuff for world building, villainous clash options. Whoa, this looks cool. But like, yeah, it shows you like how to run the world of the game that you're playing, and it's pretty useful. So I got it. I mean, it sounded pretty useful, so I got it. I haven't really used it much yet, but next up is the Monster Manual, and this is what you would probably also need to be a Dungeon Master, because it has all of the like official Dungeons and Dragons monsters. Like right here, just open this random thing: Cloud Giant, Fire Giant, Frost Giant, Hill Giant. All the giants here. So and then it has like all their stats and attacks and stuff that you would need to know to have the player characters fight against these monsters. So yeah, there's like a lot of weird monsters in here. Oh, like elementals. But there's a lot of weird / creepy looking monsters in here that I just saw when I was looking through. Oh, like this guy. What's he? He's a doppelganger. Well, that thing looks creepier, I guess. But what's something really weird? The first monster in here is really cool / weird. I need to find him. I need to find him. I gotta show you guys. Where is he? Where is he? Jeez, come on, where is he? There he is. Look at this. The Aarakocra. Aarakocra, am I saying that? I don't know. Aarakocra, and it's this awesome Eagle Knight. Which, if I would have to say, if I got like the licensing to use this, like officially, I would like totally use this as like the symbol for Golden Eagle, which is the games company I was like trying to run before, but that kind of fell apart. But I would totally use this guy as my symbol, because he's a freaking eagle and knight, and that's basically Golden Knight, but also like switch out the knight with the eagle, and then you make it my whatever. But so I mean, it doesn't really look golden, so I can't really call him Golden Eagle, but he's Eagle Knight, and then I don't know. There's just a lot of coincidences right there that I was really happy to see him when I opened this up, because I was like, whoa, that is like perfect. But that's the Monster Manual. And then the last kind of piece of Dungeons and Dragons stuff I got is, oh, this kind of came out there, but this is the Dungeon Master screen with really cool art, and like if you open it up, it's like sprawling thing of art, which is art. I'm gonna set this down and get this open for you guys. Come on. Well, okay, I'm just gonna lay this all out, and it's awesome because it actually has the artwork laid out all across. Oh, it's too dark to see it really, but you can see it kind of. It has like artwork laid all across the panels, and it's really cool. It's really cool. It's like a whole bunch of like just characters fighting a dragon, which is awesome. That's what this game is all about, you know. But on the inside here, it has like a bunch of like tips and like just random stats that you might need at like some point that would be useful for a dungeon master just to look at within this thing while they're like just like looking at their dice. You know, what do I do? And then they look up here and like, there's some ideas. You know, I mean, it's kind of useful. I used it a little bit while I was playing because yeah, I'll tell you the story of. So yeah, after I got the player's handbook, it was getting kind of close to my birthday, so I knew at that point I could probably get most of my friends over, and so I got my best friend Noah, I got my friend and I got my friend Elijah, which is Buttward. I got him over here because since he moved away, we haven't really been able to like meet in person much, but he could come for my birthday, so we got both those guys over here. I also invited my brother, and we all played Dungeons and Dragons. It was like really fun. We like played it for like hours and hours, and we like barely got through the preset mission in the starter set, but it was lots of fun. I can't like I don't know what kind of people would really like this, but myself I didn't really know if it would be that interesting. But when I played it, I had a lot of fun. It was just like I gotta say, if you don't want it to be boring, if you're worried it'll be boring on your first time, just like play with your friends, and then it just gets hilarious. Because I don't really like in this game. I think it would be really cool to actually role play the characters really well, and actually like have like a realistic fantasy setting and stuff. Like just have everything be like so cool and real and immersive. But the way we played it, we just kind of like messed around, and it was hilarious. Like a whole bunch of jokes were made there, and it was just an all around good time. So I can't recommend Dungeons and Dragons enough. It's fun. It's really fun, and it's like really cool too. Cause like, I mean, I've always wanted to like just have like a video game where you could do anything you want, and I mean this is the next best thing, because even though you can't really see what's happening, you can still do anything you want and still have it like affect things because you're playing with other people. So everything you do can still have an effect because there are other people there, you know. So yeah, that's my take on Dungeons and Dragons. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have a comment, leave a comment. I'm messing a lot of things up in this video, and I apologize. But there you go. But if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any suggestions, recommendations, anything like that. Subscribe if you want to see more of my stuttering. Check out my other videos if you want to see them. I don't know. What else did I say? Oh man, I'm forgetting my own outro. But whatever. Peace out and be supreme.